name is Leslie Keegan, and this is my entry into the Living Light 2014 Hot Raw Chef Holiday 5 in 5 contest. I'm going to make a holiday spice apple crumble with a carawmel sauce. And this recipe that I'm making is going to serve two. My 5 main ingredients are 2 large apples, cored and diced, 1/2 cup of raw pecans, 1/2 cup of pitted medjool dates, 2 heaping tablespoons of goji berries. My other main ingredient is raw coconut butter, which I've just finished melting down over a double boiler so that it gets to a nice liquid state. First, we're going to take our cored apples that we have diced into bite-sized pieces. To that, we're going to add our 2 teaspoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice. This is going to help with their flavor and prevent them from browning. We are also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of our holiday spice blend. You're just going to sprinkle that over, and then we're going to toss this. You can either toss it with your hands or just use a spatula. Just takes a second. There we go. Those are all nice and coated. Let's go ahead and set that aside. Now to the food processor, add your raw pecans. Add a big pinch of salt. And then we're going to process that until it gets to a nice coarse grind. That looks good. Now we can go ahead and add in our dates, and we'll process those up. So I'm going to go ahead and add in our spice mix right now. That looks like it might be pretty good. That looks good. So let's sprinkle in those goji berries. Good. Now we're going to pulse that down one more time, and then we're ready to plate. Mix up our sauce, see how that looks. Perfect. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. So we have our coconut butter that was melted down over the double boiler. And while we're whisking it, add in your teaspoon of vanilla, your tablespoon of pure maple syrup. Good. Keep that whisking for just a minute. And we're ready to go ahead and plate. I'm going to use a plating ring. Really simple. You can also just use a can and sterilize it. Open up both ends. You can use a bowl. I like this. Makes it a little bit more fancy. Okay. I'm going to add a nice big scoop to the bottom. Have a nice even layer to that. Going to add a scoop of our crumble. Not going to press that down quite yet. I'm going to add one more layer. I already went ahead and divided up our apples here. This, I'm going to add a teeny bit of our caramel. Good. One more layer of our crumble on top. There we go. That looks really good. And use my spatula. Push it down. Not too hard. Add a little bit of pressure with either your fingers or the spatula. There we go, that's looking pretty good. And like I said, some will come out. Not too bad, we did okay. Alright, and I'm going to drizzle some more on top. Making sure that you save enough for your second plating. There we go. So right now, go on over to hotrawchef.com. Vote for me, Leslie Keegan. That's hotrawchef.com. Please don't wait. Do it right now.